Hello everybody, here to do the Jamberry Nail Wrap Application video for you all. I'm gonna make it pretty short, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna have one hand already done and then I will show you how to apply 2 wraps just so that you can kind of see how it goes and we'll go from there. Sorry if this video gets a little choppy, I'm not super good at, video editing or anything, so hopefully this turns out okay. Okay, so what you're gonna need for your application is, of course, your Jamberry nail wraps. And when you go to size them, you want them to be slightly smaller than, slightly smaller than your actual nail. Because you don't want it to touch any skin or any of your cuticles or anything, otherwise they'll start to lift. You'll need an orange stick, our purple cuticle pusher, a nail file. I also use a glass nail file, which we have. You don't necessarily need this, I just like this one better. Nail scissors, a buffing block, some alcohol prep wipes, and of course the Jamberry mini heater. If you don't have the mini heater, you can use a blow dryer, otherwise I have used a hair straightener in the past, but I highly recommend getting our mini heater just because it makes application way easier. Alright, so I did 3 nails. Let's just ignore the fact that my nails are stained purple. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. There we go. So I did these 3, this one, my ring finger and my thumb, I'm going to do gel on, but that's how they look after, and like I said, you want them to be, come on, focus, come on, you want them to be slightly smaller than your nail, just so that you can see a little bit on the edge. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. Alright, so what I did is, here's your full sheet. I cut out the 3 sizes that I needed. For my pinky, even the smallest wrap is a little too big, so I always have to trim it a little bit. But you just need, for the 3 fingers that I did, 3 wraps, cut them in half in 2 sizes like this. And you'll just get your mini heater started. What you're going to do is you're going to take alcohol prep wipe. I do a full nail prep routine. What I can do, I can make a separate video of that another time just to save time for this one. But really all you need to do is get your nails cleaned up, the alcohol prep wipe. Make sure they're completely dry. And then while this is heating up, you're going to take your purple cuticle pusher, or you can use any cuticle pusher, and you're just going to push back your cuticles so that you don't get any of the adhesive of your wrap touching your skin, touching your cuticles, because if they do, they will start lifting. So you're just going to push back your cuticles. Really hope you can see this. And then you're going to take your orange stick and your wrap. You don't want to touch the adhesive with your skin just because you don't want any of your oils to get on there. That'll also break down the adhesive and it won't make them last as long. So you're just going to pop up a corner, make sure it's stuck to there. Peel off the plastic backing. Now I do a little bit different of an application process than what the official video looks like. And also I'm doing this with my left hand just to show you how easy this can be. Alright, so it's on your orange stick. You're going to line it up. Sorry if I end up flipping anybody off. You're going to line it up with your cuticle. You want to get it as close as possible without touching. Now I apply it before heating it up, just because it's easier to move around if you get it crooked or misplace it. So what you're going to do is once it's on there, you're going to press down the middle and then off to each side, just so that it gets stuck on there. So there's first step, and then you're going to heat it up with the mini heater or your blow dryer, whatever you have. You're going to see that it's going to start to get soft, usually about 3 to 5 seconds. And these are heat and pressure activated. So once you heat them up, you're going to press down some more all over. Make sure it's down good and tight. Heat it up one more time. And then you're going to take your purple cuticle pusher again and then really press down on the edges just so that you get a super good seal all the way around. And down the middle one more time. And then I heat it up one last time. This is where my process is a little bit different, just because my nails are a little bit more curved. I heat up just the end a little bit, and then I pull it and I twist it a little bit, just so that the edge of my nail gets a good seal. So it'll kind of look a little funky. And then take your nail scissors, trim off the extra. Oops. And then you're going to let it cool for a little bit. So I'll do my other nail while this one cools down. So the wrap again, you're going to take your orange stick. Really hope this is all in the frame. And peel off the back. Again, left-handed. You're going to line it up with your cuticle. Make sure it doesn't touch. Don't want it to touch. If there's a little bit of your nail showing, that's totally fine. People probably won't even notice it. So again, you're going to push down the middle and then off to each side before heating it up. So there's that again. Going to heat it up. Again, 3 to 5 seconds. You don't have to heat it for very long. And push down the middle again, to the sides. Heat it up second time. And going with the cuticle pusher around the edges. Now, if the excess touches your skin, not a big deal, just because you're going to be cutting it off anyway. Just want to make sure this is good and tight around the edges. And then we're going to heat it the last time. Just the edge. And pull and twist. Now, if you have really short nails or you're a nail biter and you don't have length on your nails to do this trick, my best trick for that is to just use nail clippers. Trim off the extra as much as you can, as close to your nail, and then use nail clippers to get the rest so that it's a nice clean edge. Okay, so now that these two are done, I can shut off my mini heater. Next you're gonna take the Jamberry nail file, and you're just going to file off any extra. You're going to go at a 90-degree angle first with this, and you're only going in a downward motion. I really hope this is showing up. So downward motion to get the excess off. And again, if you have super short nails, probably won't be able to file it off. So again, use the nail clippers. And you want to make sure your nails are cool before doing this, otherwise you're going to get a really rough edge. Now we're going to do the second one. Just file off the edge. Get rid of it. Okay, so there are the two nails nails that we did. And then what I like to do, like I said earlier, I like to go in with the glass nail file just because it's a finer grit. And sometimes with the Jamberry, this file, it's a rougher grit, so it sometimes leaves a little bit rougher edge. So I just like to go in and smooth it out a little bit. And then you are all set. Sometimes I like to go in with the buffer blocks. You don't have to necessarily with the when you use the glass file, but it's always another option just to get a little bit of that extra off the edges. And even if there's a little bit of your natural nail showing at the tips, that is good, because then if you use your nails as tools, they won't lift or crinkle at all. So there are the application steps for the Jamberry nail wraps. Okay, so here are the final results. Like I said, my ring finger and my thumb, I was going to do gel, which I will do a separate application video for, just because I don't want to make this super long. So if you have any other questions about the application process for the nail wraps, let me know. I will post pictures in the comment section after I finish everything, and so you can see the final results. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.